Yeah, it's the middle of the night in Riften, and I have my secret
One
life.
from the college. Heard about you.
Thank you. I have my secret life that I don't want Vilja to know about, so I've got to go down to the Thieves Guild and sell some of the stuff to my fence. She would not approve. I've already gotten the lecture about selling my soul and all that other stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Just love the lighting. I love the colors at night. The mist. It's beautiful. But what am I doing? Iona has a lot of this stuff. I've got a few things. Yeah, I've got a few things. I'll at least clean out what I have. The Ragged Flagon. I do have to say that the Thieves Guild quest line was probably one of my favorites. Very enjoyable. Hello, hi guys. Just here to see Tanilla.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
What do you give me for these?
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna hang on to those. You know, Dragon Priest staff. It really sucks. I don't need it, do I? No. Don't need this. Certainly don't need this. Don't want that. Gonna keep this. Let's see what we have here. It's Mary Jane's. I need to hang on to. I should put this in her. No, that goes with the armor that Vilja is wearing right now. All right. I need to enchant all of this stuff. I need to store that. I'm going to sell that because I don't use it anymore. And I think I've got some of those ridiculous potions still. Alright.
Alright then.
Thanks. One of these days I may end up doing more pickpocketing missions for these guys because, I don't know, they're kind of fun. But not when I'm with Vilja. No way. No way. Alright, let's go ahead and clear out that bit of my inventory a little bit. Excuse me?
If you need pickpocket training, just let me know.
Maybe well, no, I'm going to use the magic.
Come back and see me if you ever need pickpocket training.
Yeah. Yeah, the master pickpocket trainer is actually that beggar who lives in Windhelm. Kind of hangs out there at night, you know, by the by that great brazier, that great fire. She'll either be there or at the forge fire, by the blacksmith's place. She is I think she is the master level pickpocket trainer in all of Skyrim. Looks like they're taking down a thief.
Give up! You can't win!
I'm sympathetic to the other guys.
Stop! Thief!
Take them out.
Do your worst!
Because then I get to loot his body once he's down. Sorry, buddy. Shouldn't have gotten caught. Oh dear. Alright, yeah. Every once in a while, late at night, you can see Mjoll the lioness. She does her own patrol. She's got her own patrol cycle that she does. Because she considers herself the protector of Riften. against guys like that thief and against guys like me when I was that thief. So, but I'm not doing much of that these days, unless I need to build up my skills. She's still in her armor? That's interesting. I thought she would have slipped out of it by now. Not going to take her on tomorrow's mission. Whoops, should have slept longer than 1 hour. Let's sleep a couple more. Alright.
What's on your mind, friend?
Let's go.
Of course.
Alright.
Long life to you, Thane.
Good lord, I thought that was Vilja. I thought her voice changed. Alright. Yeah. Getting ready to break dawn. She loves the horses. We'll go out and walk by them for just a second, see if we get any commentary. I should probably check on on her disposition, see whether or not that took as many hits as she did during the last during that last big boss battle. Oh, that was so awful. I feel so terrible about that. Okay, I'm not going to do that again.
You know, sometimes it really irritates me that you never ask for my opinion.
You know,
For
okay.
instance, when did you last ask me what I thought we should do next?
What should we do next, Vilja?
How about just go and kill something?
You can bet your sweet little spirit that we're going to be doing that. Alright, let's go. Traveling
Yes?
together. And how are your skills progressing?
Just fine.
Oh, good. Alright, so we're going to look at, yeah, her health went up from 690 to 700. Notice that last time. Her restoration, of course, improved from 99 to 100. She'll never probably be a pickpocket. Sneak is great. Her two-handed, I see her one-handed is 100. But she was carrying around that big warhammer for a little while. So her two-handed might have come up during that time. I should probably check out when we're near a good store sometime or a fence, I'll check out her stuff, see if we need to get rid of some of these things. Alright. Looking good. Let's go wandering by the... Look at the sun's coming up. It's going to be a beautiful day again. There's the farm over there, I think, that we were looking for. Yeah. Okay, let's go over there. And in the process of going over there, I'm certain we will kill something.
That was the strangest book I ever read.
Merry Fair Farm. This is the farm we want to be at. Let's go chat with these guys. Don't need to steal their wheat anymore because I grow enough of my own. He's looking a little
It's
blue.
not safe around here. There's thieves out there looking to steal everything you own.
Bastards.
Who in the name of Azura are you?
Well, so you've had trouble with thieves?
Are you kidding me? We're all alone out here except for a few guards who couldn't give a damn about us. We make easy pickings for thieves looking to steal everything we worked so hard for.
Uh-oh.
Not only did they take my bow, but they took all of our coin as well. Nothing's sacred to these people.
What happened to your bow?
A few days ago, some thieves from Riften broke in here and stole it. Can you imagine? Took the only thing of value we had. If you have the guts to head into the Ratway and get my bow back, I'll pay you what I can.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. It'll be nice to have it back. It means a lot to me.
All right. How do you know the thieves were from Riften?
I bumped into them when I was coming back to my farm after buying supplies. I know those lowlifes took it with them back to the Ratway. They left an unmistakable stench behind. It was a family heirloom. I can't even put a price on how much that thing means to me.
Alright. Just got photobombed by his wife, probably.
The Ratway is somewhere under Riften. Shouldn't be too tough to find.
I think I can find it. Now this is going to be interesting because we're going to be doing a mission related to being good guys. Let's go. So it'll be interesting to see how Vilja perceives our quest.
This is nice, isn't it?
It is nice. It's beautiful. We might even take a moment to let her wander around.
Yes?
First of all, let's take a second.
Yes?
Tell me your thoughts on this place.
I'm tired of this place. Let's go somewhere else.
All right. And please do me. Well, we're not going to do that.
Shall we continue?
Yeah. She can find the ingredients, I guess, if she wants to.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Uh-oh.
It's so nice to just talk a little, you and I. I was just thinking, would you be interested if I told you a little about myself?
Yes, I would.
When I was a kid, my friends used to tease me and call me Vilja the Stomper. They claim it was because I always made so much noise. I suppose they were right. I was clumsy, but it was because my feet were so big. When I was 9, I had as big feet as my mom. But luckily that changed. My feet stopped growing, and the rest of me started to grow instead. I don't think I have that big feet today. Do you?
No, of course not.
You think so? That's good to hear.
Yeah, well, it'll keep me out of trouble for sure. Alrighty,
Anytime.
let's continue. Alright, we'll go down into the Ratway, recover this family heirloom, and make ourselves a nice name.
From Deepest Fathoms talks a lot of nonsense, doesn't she?
Oh boy. Trying to figure out that crazy character is pretty tough. But she's been traumatized, and some people who suffer terrible Dwemer ruin trauma never recover. Others, like Mjoll, do just fine, I guess. You know what we ought to do is we ought to take her down there with us. She'd love to go beat up on thieves.
That guy asked way too many questions.
Plus, it would be a short, reasonably short operation. And it'd give me a chance to see how those two... I think they'd end up talking over each other. Hard to know for sure. Let's see if she's breakfasting. Grabbing her meal.
The coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
I'm that desperate for abuse, apparently. I like getting yelled at. Maybe it's a Catholic thing, I don't know. You know. Well, Grelka, she would make a pretty harsh movie nun, wouldn't she? Give her a ruler, stick her in a habit, put her in a classroom. Talking about the stereotypical kind, not the real kind. I know wonderful,
Nice to just talk a little,
wonderful
you and I?
sisters and religious women. Yes.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Whenever you want. Right now I'm feeling especially obligatory to your needs.
I wish you would be more careful when you are fighting. If you're not concerned over your own life, think of me having to face the enemies alone.
I know, I was thinking about that just recently. That was an awful, awful, awful
Hoping
thought.
to stay alive? Why take
Alright.
a chance?
Talk later.
Talk later. Where is Mjoll? Is she even around? Is she doing her own thing?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I have
Protect
them all.
yourself right.
I wonder. 8:15 in the morning. Oh, okay. She might just barely be coming out. She keeps late hours. Let's see, her house is this one, right? Let's go inside. See if Aaron is even here. He might not be.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Ditto.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
Oh wow, look at this. Why don't you keep Vilja company?
Okay, just this once.
Alright, let's see how this works. Let's see how this works, guys. Let's go on this trip together. Bound to be very interesting. I don't think that, you know, historically the thieves haven't put up much of a struggle. But I've normally done this quest pretty early on. Oops.
What is it, Khajiit?
Clean up on aisle 9.
Was that my fault?
No, you were asleep. Alright.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
You should put on something warmer so that you don't catch a cold.
I should, but I'm not going to. I like the way these robes look. Besides, you're not my mother. Are you? Yeah, there's always an axe there if I want a free one. I forgot that. Alright, obviously we've been through here many, many times. We're looking to find the axe. Well, this is interesting. Where is the bow? Where is the bow? I just assumed, I didn't even look at the marker. I just came down to the Ratway because, like, all right, you know. Let's see where it is. Let's go to the map. Map says Ragged Flagon Cistern. Ooh. This could be really interesting. Obviously, the easiest way for me to get down there is through the secret Thieves Guild entrance. I'll do a save because this could be very interesting if my followers get into fights
Tell about it.
with my people.
Have I got freckles? I hate freckles.
You have a few spots and freckles are cute. By the way, I learned don't ever compliment, well, you're less likely to, it may be considered an insult to compliment someone from some of the Asian cultures
I can't imagine either one of those things.
on freckles. Because, at least in some parts of the world where I've been exposed to it, they are not considered cute. Even if you think the person who has them is cute, they're not. It's like, so better just to say nothing at all about freckles in some other cultures.
Good to see you again, friend.
By friend, Vilja, he means enemy. So, just. Maybe Mjoll doesn't even come down here. She may not. She may not come down here.
This is quite...
Yeah, it's quite a guild hall. All right. And we're just here to collect the Ratway vaults. All right. So basically, this thing just took us on a shortcut way.
What was that?
Yeah, Apparently she holds her nose up. Maybe we just need to hop down.
You made a big mistake.
Come out here and take some of this. I'm just going to do it. Oh!
See that? I'm not a complete milk drinker anymore, now am I? You made a big mistake. Haha! This is actually quite fun.
Good. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves, but that was the whole point of the exercise. Not going to go back out through the Thieves Guild thing. Go out through the regular old low-life Ratway entrance. Okay, we got his bow.
Who
And
put that there?
we don't know. We don't know. Oh yeah. Riftweald Manor. Well, alright, we'll go ahead and go out that way. We'll do whatever
Things
clairvoyance
like-
tells us.
Isn't stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. But if you start stealing from the poor, then I will get really mad at you.
Alright, see, Vilja's giving me a bit of a break here. She's saying I can go ahead and steal from the rich to give to the poor. But if I start stealing from the poor, then she'll get mad at me. Alright. I wonder if she would even go with me on missions. I don't know. I don't know if she's that tolerant. Alright, I'll put my magic away before we go back in here. And we're out of here. Once again, we'll notice that we don't have step over here so we can see for sure. We do not have Mjoll. Oh, we do. She came. Well, let's get out of here.
I don't like
Still learning the ropes,
but I wouldn't
but I'll
trust
get the hang of
anyone
it.
here.
Yeah, Vilja does not like this place. And wouldn't trust anyone there. And that's consistent with her philosophy. She's been very, very well written, this character. Where are
Here
they?
in Skyrim, Thieves Guild is just a bunch of thugs.
Come on. Don't be stuck down there. Up here. There you go. Alright, we better go on a proper mission to restore this thing. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos where in which we find Mjoll, you're going to see that she's a little different in this one. And she has the feminine walk instead of the warrior walk. And not that women are incapable, that feminine women are incapable of being women if they walk like warriors. I'm just saying that I changed it during a previous playthrough on the PC when she and I were married. I changed that because I liked it better.
Ulan at the fisher must think he's irresistible.
And I
Once
also...
he tried to kiss me. Believe me, I smacked him so hard that he won't ever try it again.
Alright, she's got her local color story about a guy who put the moves on her down at the fishery. I also changed Mjoll's face a little tiny bit. Thanks for leaning in for the shot. I appreciate that. And made it, just cleaned it up a little bit. and made her hair a little bit more blonde. So if she looks a little bit different than she does in your game, that's why. So I've got a Mjoll ESP that loads with these minor changes. And of course, one of the patches is that they fixed Grimseaver to change it from a...
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done.
to change it from a one-handed sword to a two-handed sword, because that's the type of warrior she is. And I thought that was pretty cool. I'm glad they fixed that. Because I never understood that, in all honesty. Grimseaver would be her weapon, yet she was a two-handed warrior. Or more strong at two-handed. Even so, she was pretty good with a sword and shield. No, I better not do that. I'll end up getting a bounty. Alright. Let's go through the open gate.
Watch the skies, traveler.
We're hoping for a dragon. I'd like to do it with these two, but the Mjoll voice type and Vilja don't really have much in common, and Mjoll's not being too terribly talkative today, so that's all right. So we'll return this, and we may end up hanging together as a...
Releasing a captured dragon. I don't think I'll ever understand that one.
It's all right. We may end up checking out a couple of other local places while we've got her, but I may have her quit following Vilja and just follow me. Alright, I'll make this guy.
I wonder what my mother would have said if she had seen me with you. I wouldn't know whether to bring you home or not.
I don't blame you. A lot of people don't like cats. Guess what, buddy?
So, yes?
We found your bow.
That's it. You found it. I don't know how you got it back, and I don't want to know. Frankly, I don't even care. I'm just so glad to see it again. Here, this is all I can afford to give you as compensation. Hope it's enough.
Your gratitude is my compensation.
Thieves in war. I should have stayed in Morrowind.
Maybe so.
I think I would fancy grilled mud crabs for supper. How about going and kill a few of them?
Let's go do it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is release Mjoll from following her, and instead have her follow me.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Stop following Vilja around.
How can I argue with that?
Yes, how can you? And?
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
Follow me. I need your help.
I'm right behind you.
Alright, now we got him. Now she's probably going to start jabbering. The way she does.
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps as a hunter.
Yeah.
But I set my aspirations a bit higher. He never complained. I miss him.
Let's go clear out this grove, and that might be Darklight Tower over there. If it is, then we'll start a separate recording. I can't remember exactly, but I remember that one would be a good separate mission.
I really hate it.
Alright. Another project I want to work on is getting Vilja kind of work on her wardrobe a little bit. I love this default dress. I think that's a excellent dress for just wandering around in. Her sleeping garb is perfect. Find her something to go swimming in so that she's not naked or wearing a dress, but something that would be more appropriate for her to be swimming in, and get her own light armor that I think would suit her. Pardon me, am I boring somebody? Anyway, so it'll be a fun project to do.
You know what I would fancy right now? A sweet roll. Or a sweet cake.
Oh, would you?
You know, sometimes it really irritates me that you are always deciding where we are going. I think it's my turn to lead the way for a change.
Really? Well then, take the lead and surprise me.
Now, this will be fun.
It better be interesting, though. And we are... Sorry about all that. We are going to be running.
Just follow me. We are soon there.
Alright, well, we're going to be soon there because... Let's hurry up.
Alright.
Fly like the wind. Alright. We'll give her, let's say 5 minutes.
It's so nice to have you as a companion. To know that you're just a few steps behind me, ready to help out if I'm in trouble.
I'm going to try.
Waiting.
I'm not normally as incompetent as I was during the last mission. So yes, I will be there to help you. Frankly, I'll be a lot happier when I get my magic done. She is booking it. I can't keep up with her and I'm sprinting. Holy cow. Look at this, I'm sprinting and she's still like leaving me. I'm gonna run out of gas here momentarily. I'm just gonna have to...
It feels good to walk the streets of Riften again.
Well, yeah, I guess. If you... This is kind of a street of Riften, I guess, in a way. So, I guess we're not going to be going to Darklight Castle.
This is fun.
Come on, Speedy. I've caught up to you. Who's beating who now? Aha! 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 Yeah, we're just jogging along. It's a beautiful day. I guess I should take off my clairvoyance at this point. And... that was fun. Let's roll. Ooh. There is, we're passing through Shore Stone now. There's a dragon up there on the top of that hill we could go get. Maybe not.
Strange.
Oh yeah? Where are we? What are you doing? Just running around Skyrim. I think I've said before that one thing I would like to do is spend a day, start out in Solitude, or just basically one of the cities.
Do I look very funny when I'm walking in front of you?
Oh no. To spend to start off and then just sort of do a long recording of walking, riding, running around the edges of, visiting all the major cities, stopping as needed.
Now I'll get you. You think you can beat me? Go ahead.
And just sort of enjoying sort of a little bit of the role play journeying on foot sort of thing, no fast travel type travel.
Before you ask me, no, we are not lost. I know exactly where we are going.
Because as anyone who plays Skyrim knows, you can't move around without having some kind of adventure. If it's not animal type creatures, then it'll be some NPC that'll come up to you or whatever. There's a mine up there. We ought to do that. Vilja. I have no idea where she's going. Obviously.
I have an excellent sense of location. Did I ever tell you that?
Repeatedly. Late hit. Mjoll, late hit. No deduction, no deduction. Ooh. We're going off-road. Oh, or going to another road.
It is possible that this isn't the shortest path to the place I'm going to show you, but I promise you, it's the best way.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and give her more than the... It's hard for me to do. I'm having a hard time doing this on third person.
Look how brave you are.
That's a Vigilant of Stendar, running away from a troll. I'm going to try to do this third person thing for a second, see if I can get a little bit better. Ow. Just for fun. I got to see how my magic's doing. Yeah, you know. If I were using cooler spells, it might go more quickly. Cooler spells against bigger monsters. But then there's the trade-off if you don't want to invest in the perk tree that costs so much magicka that you end up... I'm going to beat her to the bear. Alright. Yeah, obviously I'm giving Vilja more time than I originally said because I'm kind of enjoying this, I will confess. And Mjoll is... Hello?
This is nice, isn't it?
There she is. Alright. Yeah, it's nice. Obviously you're having a good time and what the heck, I'm having fun too.
I'm hungry.
Well, whatever, this is your idea.
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps as a hunter, but I set my aspirations a bit higher. He never complained. I miss him.
Yes, father was probably an excellent fellow. Mjoll, certainly gave you a good character. Don't you dare say anything about your excellent sense of direction.
I used to think thievery was about stealing from the rich.
You know, you're actually rather cute.
For a thief? Cute for a thief. In mage's robes. I love the way that looks. Sideways run. Here, let's get up here and do this again.
I'm glad that my mother cannot see me right now.
I'm going to run into a tree. That would be so funny. Where are we going? I wonder if she's going to that little hunter's respite spot where those hunters are like...
Isn't it hilarious that milk drinker is an insult in Skyrim, where people are wearing horned helmets that make them look like mad cows?
It's true. It is funny. Oops, sorry. So this must be it, huh? No? Yes? Alright.
Don't you get thirsty from walking? I do. Tell me honestly, do you like having me as your companion?
You are the best companion in Skyrim, Vilja. Yes, of course.
You don't sound as if you truly meant that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help that you... What is it?
Just follow me. We are soon there.
Alright, look at those horns.
Shall we continue?
Maybe.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
Picking a fight with me. This is great. You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Maybe.
The hunting room meter is in place now.
Now what happens... Because normally I do this. Let's go. Listen, I don't want any trouble.
Who said anything about trouble? Now get out of my face.
Oh, I'm not done yet. No, I don't want it to end like this.
Get out of my face.
It's quite a face to get out of.
My mother was a strong... Get out of my face. She's the
Oh,
one
man.
who instructed me on my sword fighting techniques. Can you imagine?
Yes, I can. Alright, let's go.
Just follow me. We are soon there.
Okay. Please continue.
Of course. Anytime. Just follow me. We are soon there.
Alright, let me go. Continue, please, and then I'm gonna... Because I did X out of it.
Of course.
So I need to let her release it.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
You know, this isn't exactly what I meant when I told you to watch my back.
There is much beauty in this place. So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
That's because this one is such a one as you.
I hope I don't look as ridiculous.
What have you got for sale?
Take a
as
look.
some other people I know.
See what you got. Or see what I got. Actually, let's see what you have in food and in miscellaneous. I could use another doll. Ooh, blue dress. I like that yellow dress a lot, but she's got them. Okay, and what do I have that I could sell you? I know I have a potion. What else do I have? Oh yes, I've got to remember to offload those. I'll just sell her a potion. Okay.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Now we've got to figure.
Just follow me. We are soon there.
I know we're having a little bit of a problem communicating here because I would like you to let me lead for a brief
Sure.
while.
For a brief while then. Let me know when I can take over again.
All right. And I'm going to lead you to right over here. And now I'm going to ask you to take over
Can I
again.
carry on leading now?
Lead the way.
Can I carry on leading now?
Please continue.
Of course.
And now we go. Okay, we're good. Back to wherever it was we were going to go. And
Just follow me. We are soon there.
please hurry.
Alright.
All right. Back to where we were before. Or doing what we were doing before.
Don't look at me like that. I know exactly where we are going.
Well, you do, and I don't have a clue. Alright, I like this third person for this sort of long road trip. I'm faster than Vilja. Oh, there she is.
We are having a great time together, aren't we?
Oh boy, we are.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight. What do you make of that?
Well, I guess the contest for improvement that comes through a struggle is one of these things that never gets old. Now that's an interesting noise. What did we get that for? What did we do? What just happened?
We are having a great time together, aren't we?
We're having a great time if you turn right. Go to Windhelm. Yeah, you never quite know where you're going to end up when you let Vilja take the lead.
Such useless creatures.
Who? What? What? You're free associating now, Vilja. I don't even know what you're talking about.
You will be so...
Ah, look at that. Third person. Got it. Alright. Killer goat. Killer goat. No, I guess not.
We are having a great time together, aren't we?
We are. And this is pretty fun. Oh, alright. This is quite an adventure. Let's see where we're going. So where do we think we're going? We think we've started out clear the hell down over here. I have no idea. We're just doing a walkabout. We're doing the sort of thing that I told you I wanted to do.
Don't look at me like that. I know exactly where we are going.
Just keep your clothes on. Yeah, if you guys saw the first, one of the first, I think it was the first video I made with Vilja. She went in a river, and because of the body mod that I have, I'm using the CBBE body mod. Apparently, I'm using
You,
the.
my friend, are staring at my behind. Don't you know that that's supposed to be rude?
Don't be coy with me. Anyway, because I'm using the nude version of the body mod, because I don't like the underwear lines underneath some of the costumes, she was skinny dipping, and so.
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating. Perhaps it's because of my North blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
But Vilja has a setting that where you can tell her not to take off her clothes when she goes swimming, so I had to use that for now. Eventually I'll try to find something that allows her to go swimming in something that looks reasonably appropriate to the
I
water.
wish I had the same natural talent for alchemy as Ingram Blackbriar. I don't think she's particularly interested in healing potions.
No, we know that she's not. Alright. That's Mjoll, so I can't hit her. Let's take a look. Alright. Let's roll.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day.
These revelers.
Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I know exactly where we're
Ooh, perhaps you'd like to share this Blackbriar mead with me instead.
Blackbriar? How dare you shove that swill in my face? I'd rather drink mammoth drool. Blackbriar meat.
I would like to
What are you trying to do? Poison me?
will allow you to eat as many vegetables as you wish without putting on weight.
Yes. It'd be a miracle to be able to do that. Well, we woke up this morning.
There once was a house called August the Bee. He fought like a bear, but he drank like a pig.
We don't know what Argus does, do we? Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your personal space. That's just where I stopped. Oh, this is... Oh, I thought this was her spot for just a second. Argus the Big. Drank like a pig. Clever. So hard to hit these things with fireballs. I'd have a hard time hitting this. It's been an all day run.
She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting technique. Can you imagine?
I can. You know, it's not been too bad with Vilja and Mjoll. They haven't been, you know, they don't interact, but they haven't been, you know, talking over each other too much.
Farmers are hostile, but I still cannot help feeling sorry for them. To think that their people once was the proud snow elves.
Well, that's a good way to contextualize the Falmer, unless they're trying to kill you. In which case, you kind of have to not worry about that so much. Makes you wonder, you know? And would there be any Falmer outreach stuff going on in Skyrim? I'm going to break out my hands here. I'm going to break out my flaming hands in just a second. When are we going to get there, Vilja? Are we there yet? That's what I feel like. I feel like a 7-year-old kid. Are we there yet? I remember actually saying that to my parents. And I remember having children say that to me. She's going slower now. What's the deal with this? Look, if I run ahead of her, will she speed up?
Just tell me if we're moving too fast. You sound a bit exhausted.
I'm the one who's like going faster than you now. Remember, I mean, earlier, maybe it's snow, I don't know what it is. She was like going, I'm not even sprinting now. Before, I was sprinting and couldn't keep up with her. Oh, we have something up here. Is it a hunter, or is it a bad guy?
You leave my friend alone, you bastard!
I sure could dig a... Oh, there's something else up here. No, that was just me. That was my weapon. Anytime now, Vilja. It's been a long, long, long run. I appreciate your sense of adventure, but I am getting tired. I'm going to sprint past you here just to show you that I can do it. Foot race, foot race, foot race, foot race, foot race.
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating. Perhaps it's because of my Nord blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
Apparently there's something about it that makes another Nord I know feel alive, because she's been going all day long, running on rocky roads and in the snow, and appears contented to do it forever. And I don't even know where we are anymore. Look at us, we're up by freaking Dawnstar, man. On the positive side, we're not too far away from another place that I also very, very much enjoy.
I like you quite a lot.
Well, I like you too. That's why I'm following you, even though I don't have any idea where we're going. If it were anybody else, I'd be like, see ya. But nope. Nope, here I am. Alright.
Now I'm gonna kick
You'd think that this would teach her a lesson, wouldn't you? We'd be able to she'd be like,
The Hagravens traded in their humanity for access to powerful magics. I'm astonished that they didn't want eternal beauty on the list of powers.
Yeah. See, if I were her, I'd be going, all right, I've been running all day. This tree is my favorite spot. This is where I meant to come. But no. She's gonna be faithful to her initial goal, whatever inscrutable destination.
I really need better shoes.
You need to have more local taste is what you need. You need to be able to think of a wonderful place to go that isn't all the way across the country. Because that's what we're doing. Traveling all the way across the country. We were in a place this morning where you could...
What a lovely evening this is.
Go swimming in... It is. Where we could go swimming in warm water, and now we're in the snow. Where are you? Where'd you go? The Vilja arrow, where is it? Oh, there she is. Let's go.
This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's play hide and seek, except I'll always win because I have the Vilja arrow to help me. Alright.
I think it's very fair that I decide when we are going for a change.
Well, I guess, yeah, it is fair. It is fair. It's fair, even though it's 9 o'clock at night.
I remember a cut purse trying to rob me on the road once. When I drew Grim Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
I'd soil my armor if you drew on me. Hang on just a second.
This is so beautiful.
Well, wait just a second here. This is where you got kidnapped. Or this is where I defeated your kidnappers, Vilja, right here. How do you like that? Yeah. So I guess I find it to be a very enjoyable place too.
I know exactly what you're looking at now. And it's not the lovely nature.
Oh, Vilja. That's one of those things where you're screwed because you can't say you weren't looking, because then you get in trouble, and you can't say you were, because then that's indiscreet. So all you can do is give a cockeyed...
You know, you're really a good companion.
Oh, so are you. Give sort of a cockeyed smile and then just live with it.
Do you seek to make a purchase?
I seek to know where I'm going.
My mom says she's allergic to cats. I'm not sure what she would say if I dragged you home.
Okay, that's funny. That is very funny. Where are we going? The Wreck of the Brinehammer? Is that your favorite place? You crazy Nord? My character might very well say...
romantic how Erin rescued Mjoll outside the ruin and nursed her back to health. I wonder... Would you do the same for me?
Heck yeah. Hang on just a second. I would be a fool not to take advantage of this opportunity to heal myself. Alright, that's all. That's all I wanted to do. Alright.
I'm not telling you where we are going. Then it wouldn't be a surprise.
She anticipated my next question. Hey, are these guys the afflicted?
What are you doing?
Obviously.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hitting the wrong person. Yeah. Robes of quickening. Alright, kid, let's go. You better get there. Pretty soon I'm going to start calling you Stomper.
When I was young, I journeyed with my father on hunting expeditions into Morrowind. The cliff racers made for excellent sport.
Man, the cliff racers used to kick my butt in Morrowind. Sit there swinging that sword. Whoosh, 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 nothing. Highgate Ruins. Well, thanks for helping me map a new place, Vilja. We're getting really close to...
As ridiculous from behind us as some other people I know.
No, you don't. We're getting pretty close to Winstad Manor. But I have the feeling that we're going to be... Oh my gosh.
I think it's very fair that I decide where we are going for a change.
So you just took us out in that water for fun. Let's go. Wreck of the Ice Runner.
This is actually quite fun.
Oh, is it? Why do I have this terrible sinking feeling that we're going on a swim? Because we are. Okay. I can't hold my breath forever. I'm going up. This is the same NPC that talked about is this her favorite place? She's taking us on this journey
I'm gonna get you.
where we're fighting slaughterfish. Ah, that hurt. How do I fight slaughterfish? Can I do anything? How do you fight slaughterfish? I think you just run away from them, don't you?
Stupid milk drinker.
What in the world are you doing down here? I have to go up for air because I'm dying.
Uh-oh. Did I scratch your pretty face?
This is awful. Alright, where were we? I don't know where we're going. Oh, Vilja, Vilja, Vilja.
Is that the best you can do, huh?
So how are you fighting these things? I can't do it. Are you just waiting for them to come down here and eat enough of you that they can leave?
Is that the best you can do, huh?
Alright. Now, clearly, I don't think that there's even an option for at this point for me to, because she's in combat mode, to tell her that I would like to take over.
You will be so dead.
I think she's talking to me because I am going to be so dead from hypothermia or loss of blood if I stay out here.
Come on. You are as good as dead.
Alright. I'm going to have to go ahead and take the lead here. And I'm not going to be able to see, what do we got? Ice Runner, the Kataraya, the Dainty Slowed. It's not going to let me teleport because there are enemies near. I'm going to go to Winstead Manor, I think. Well, wait a second. She wants to go. We were headed this way, so I'm going to go over to this patch of land.
Is that the best you can do, huh?
And I'm going to try teleporting somewhere else, or fast traveling. But first I'm going to kill these guys. Yeah, this is a problem, because if she gets out there and thinks she's in combat but can't draw her weapon, but won't leave those enemies, then that's a problem. I wish there were a way that I could get those guys. Did she just leave? Come on. Come on. There you go.
You are as good as dead.
Yeah, you're as good as not terribly smart if you go down in that water. Because you can't do anything. Let's go over here. Come over here. Hoping that she'll hoping she'll make it over here. There we go. And maybe Mjoll will catch up at some point in time. Alright. I had to guess that this is the direction she wanted to go in. Oh dear. Alright, let's go.
It is possible that this isn't the shortest path to the place I'm going to show you. But I promise you, it's the best way to get there.
I'm almost certain that it's not the shortest path. And I'm almost certain that it's not the best way to get there. Boy, she swims fast enough that she could tow water skiers. Alright. Probably going to Katya's farm. She's spoken about it, and I know she has fond memories of being there. And,
When I see farmers and think of what happened to the near mythical snow elves, Well, then I feel ashamed to be an Ord.
Well... Oh, poor Mjoll. She's, probably have to go through a doorway before she gets an opportunity to catch up to us again.
I have heard of people who struggle for years to become members of the Bard's College. Strange that you were accepted just like that.
Well, I did them a tremendous favor. Classified, can't really talk about it. Let's just say that the history is written by the bards, and leave it at that.
How many dragons have you killed by now? It must be at least 50.
50?
Honestly, don't you find it a bit, well, boring?
Mjoll caught up. Vilja's here, and I think I must have been right.
I'm so thirsty, and I don't have anything that I would like to drink.
I have stuff.
Have you got something for me?
I have ale for you.
Oh, I like that. Give it to me, please. There's nothing like a good drink when one is thirsty.
All right.
Ah, this is so relaxing.
I'm going to let her release this dialogue.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to talk to her once again because I think we're where we're supposed to be.
Here we are. If you want me to show you the way to any other place, just ask me.
Not in a long, long time. All right.
Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to do? Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay. So we're good there. I would have thought that her light armor would have increased, being chewed on by all those slaughterfish in the water. And that's where we're at. Well, this was our big adventure. It wasn't exactly what I had planned, which was more of a local examination of what was going on around Riften. But, hey, Mjoll, that chicken likes you. And she's sliding away downhill.
Let's just stay here for a little while and look at the beautiful horses. Yes?
I think that's a good idea.
Good idea.
All right, Mjoll, I think,
I'm itching for a fight.
you know... No, I'm going to hang on to you.
All set. Let's go.
We are going to go back to the Riften area, do some more exploration. There's cool stuff to see, and this time I'm going to be in charge. Okay?
Huh?
I'm going to be in charge. So you just enjoy yourself here while you can. Take your break. Enjoy the horses, picking flowers, sitting on a rock. How do you do that? I wish I could do that. She's more
People
advanced.
say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm proud to call it home.
Me too. I think we're going to go ahead and...
You know, friend, I like being together with you.
see, and stuff like this makes up for everything, so... I feel the same way. Let's go.
Of course.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and run up, and it's late now. Going to go to Proudspire Manor, take a break, then run to Riften, and in a separate recording, try this again. Alright. Because this recording has now gone on for quite a while. Major adventure to travel from the Rift to Khajiit's farm just outside of Solitude, because she wants to show me an interesting place. Traveled all the way across the country. Now it's time to relax and sleep. I like this thing that you can do with some NPCs in in this game and in some of the Fallouts, where you can either tell them to stay in a specific spot or tell them to kind of hang around the area, and they'll sort of do their own thing. They have their own scripts that they can follow. And Vilja's got that. Mjoll, unfortunately, does not. So I'll have to have her...
I'm itching for a fight.
just wait right here.
Certainly. Be careful.
And she will dutifully just be right there.
Do you think you can sit down in front of the fire for a while?
I think you're going
Is
to be
there
able...
anything I can do for you?
I want you to do whatever you want. Relax.
Good idea.
And that's a nice thing. It's a nice thing to be able to have your NPC sort of...
My
It's good.
father wanted me to follow in his footsteps as a hunter, but I set my aspirations a bit higher. He never complained. I miss him.
It's good for the role-playing. Let's put it that way. And now she can go catch her Z's at 3:15 in the morning. I can do the same. I need to talk to Falk Firebeard about getting that area there turned into a kid's room. And we'll do it as soon as I can remember. Maybe we'll do it in the morning. But for right now, this is going to be enough for this recording. And thank you for watching.